We have made it to the weekend, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and your boy Scribble is here to guide you through the universe that is the Red Box on today's Galactically Challenged episodes. Let's do this. We find ourselves high above the skies of Lothal, facing off against the rebels, the might of the rebels, and we have got modifiers for our wonderful resistance. The global modifier is Proby Droids. Whenever a ship has 4 or more buffs, they are inflicted with breach and exposed for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. Afterburners at the start of each attacker's turn, they gain speed up for 1 turn. Whenever an attacker is targeted by an enemy, if they have speed up, they lose speed up and gain chaff for 1 turn. Do you chafe? There's certainly a lot of chafing in this episode of Galactically Challenged. Our modifier is Fearless Fortitude. Whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect from a resistance ally, that ally gains heal over time for 1 turn. Whenever a resistance ally gains a buff, they also gain stacking potency, crit chance, crit damage till the end of the battle, and they gain 10% turn meter. The enemy has the odds, and we should probably never tell them. Whenever a rebel ally scores a critical hit during their turn, they've got a 100% chance to attack again because it's quite obnoxious. This chance is reduced by 10% for each attack beyond the first. They can sometimes just attack forever, it's really annoying. What do we need to do as far as feats are concerned? We need to win with at least 5 resistance ships. That does include the capital ship. We need to complete the battle after gaining offense up 20 times, and we need to win after gaining evasion 10 times. Most of these feats are annoying. It's like pulling teeth. It's like blood from stone. It's like all of these idioms all together rolled up into one deliciously juicy, galactically challenged pie. We're going to do it in 2 battles though. First up is our Radus. We're going to do the full resistance setup over here, featuring Houndstooth. I find Houndstooth just makes it a little bit more reliable to the name of the itty-bitty living space. Itty-bitty living space. So we're starting off with Ray's Millennium Falcon. We've got Poe Dameron's X-Wing and Houndstooth. On the reinforcement bench, we do have the comeuppance. We've got the resistance fighter, I think it is, or something like that. We've got the SF-17, and I'm throwing in Han's Millennium Falcon, just because that, when it reinforces, is able to spread foresight to the entire team, which is quite useful. Also, its outmaneuverability has an increased rate of evasion, so it's quite useful. Let's roll the footage, shall we? And here we go. Now, there's a lot of RNG around how many assists do the enemy get? Do they crit all the time? Do they dodge your attacks or not? But there is an element that we can get this done. I like it when Han's Millennium Falcon does a little bit of a wheel out the gate. We use the second special from Poe, then the first special. Look at that foresight. We get 2 dodges there already. Fabulous. Now, the basic on the Radus will actually pass foresight to the ally that it uses. So that's 3 dodges already. Isn't that wonderful? And then we're going to taunt with Houndstooth, and then the Rebel Y-Wing will strip all of our protection with Protection Disruption because it's an obnoxious ship. But we're doing okay. I think we've got 3 dodges so far. I do a little bit of an AoE. The real enemy here is that Millennium Falcon. It is a royal pain. So, I reinforce with the SF-17 out the rip, I believe. I might actually do Han's Millennium Falcon here, I can't recall. Either way, we want to try and survive a little bit more. SF-17 it is. That's going to give us an extra taunt, which is quite useful, but we've also got a little bit more foresight going on. So, just playing it smooth. The difficult part here is actually trying to survive without killing the enemy team too quickly. So that basic off Houndstooth cleansed off the shield disruption, which is nice. The SF-17 is about to eat the dirt. We're going to use the second special from Poe. Every opportunity, the second special from Poe. Targeted Houndstooth there with a basic from the Radus. That's going to give Houndstooth foresight. 4 dodges. Isn't that wonderful? 4 dodges so far, 5 dodges thanks to Poe dodging an attack there. Wonderful, we'll do that special over there, get rid of Biggs, and taunt with Houndstooth, I think. Yes, here we go, it's good, it's glorious. Alright, once again, we're like, can we do the special, or do we reinforce with Han's Millennium Falcon? Check it out, all of the allies gain foresight. Isn't that useful? Isn't that useful? Once again, I think we're on 5 dodges right now. Booyah, that's 8 dodges. 8 dodges, so we only need 2 more dodges thanks to that AoE, and we'll be golden. So I'm just trying to drag it out just a little bit here. I do the AoE because I do want to try and at least get some damage on the Millennium Falcon, and this is where we start abusing the basics from Radus, okay? The basic from Radus will pass foresight to the targeted character. It's very important. Alright, he comes in with a dodge. Extra dodge. They were on 9 dodges so far, and just look at how many attacks do you want to get there, buddy? How many attacks? We only need 1 more dodge here. 1 more, and we are golden. So, whoop. There we go. We've got Foresight. We could use the ultimate here, but I chose not to. Reinforced with the comeuppance now. Comeuppance gives us some extra damage. We just need to dodge 1 more attack. We've got 2 characters with Foresight. Here goes Hans Millennium Falcon, and he wiggles and wiggles. It's like, just try and hit me, please. Just once. Just try and hit me. I do the outmaneuver, and we get a triple dodge there at the end, easily pushing us to 12. Here, I could absolutely use the ultimate, and we could round out this, but I played it cool, and that's it. 5 resistance, and we get the 10 evades with just 1 team. Not too shabby. So for the offense up, I like to go with Empire here, in particular the Executrix. Why the Executrix? Because Tarkin's hairline makes me jealous. No, it's not. It's because of Executive Order, which I thought they were having a good time with the puns here, truth be told. Essentially, all allies gain 30% turn meter and offense up. Offense up. Whole team, offense up on a cooldown of 2. That's why we're using Executrix, not Executor. Now, the opening barrage, the most important thing, is surviving. So we're going in with Emperor's Shuttle, which is going to give us some bonus protection all the time, Gauntlet Starfighter, which is going to decrease the incoming damage, and the Imperial TIE Bomber, because it's a tank. That's kind of it. The reinforcements we're using the TIE Interceptor, TIE Defender, TIE Fighter, and the Scythe. Yes, I appreciate that this is a tricky thing to get done. You do not need the Scythe. You don't need the Scythe. It just makes it a heck of a lot easier. All right? You just need RNG otherwise. Good luck. Alrighty then, so it gets a little bit hectic out of the gate, but you should have a little bit of good luck and get some good progress. They do a wiggle and an AoE, then they just go all in on my gauntlet and wreck its face. Fortunately, it gives us the time for our shuttle to use its second special. That applies the taunt on our Imperial TIE Bomber. Now, I don't use the burning straight away here. The reason for that is I want to save it just a little bit until after. Oh, okay, we resisted the protection disruption. I was going to say we'll use it until after the protection disruption, but it's fine. It's fine. So they get their first reinforcement off, and we're about to go ahead and get ours. Now, I like to call in our trusty Scythe here, because with the Executrix, it's going to add in 2 additional Imperial TIE Fighters, essentially. They've got increased evasion chance, plus when they use their special, they'll gain Foresight, which keeps them alive a little bit longer, but also it means we've got a full squad on the field. So when we use the Executrix's special, we're gaining 5 sources of offense up, essentially. It's very, very useful. So here, we'll use the special. Boom! 5 offense up. Isn't that nice? And look, Foresight keeps our people alive just a little bit longer. You can probably get the dodge with this team as well. It's a little bit tricky. I like to try and keep the shuttle alive, so I'm using that second special from the Scythe to heal up on our shuttle. It's going to keep them alive so that we can keep healing up our team, keep on getting the Imperial TIE Bomber to taunt and such. Once you've got rid of the Hans Millennium Falcon, you just have to drag this battle out. Do not try and kill the enemy. Don't use a bunch of AoEs and high powerful attacks. You want to slow things all the way down. We need to get offense up, I think it's 20 times, which means we need to use Tarkin's special 4 times with a full squad. It's not straightforward. You have to play it cool. Every time that you can, you want to use specials that will not deal damage, anything that's going to sort of slow down the enemy team, anything that's going to stop you from dying. There we go, get another one there, 4 sources of offense up. Wonderful. I'm not doing AoE burns because that's going to do real good damage to the enemy. We're just keeping people alive as long as possible. Some nice dodges coming out thanks to that Foresight. Once again, specials with those TIE Fighters, give them Foresight, help them survive. Booyah, dodged. Once again, special with them. Get that for... Oh, actually, a misclick there. That was supposed to be a special. I'm just going to basic. Not using the ultimate, not using AoEs. Slow everything down. Slow it all down. All right, good business. So the enemy has managed to get right all the way back up on units over here. So this is all a very good thing. I just use a basic there and do 80,000 points of damage. Holy moly, mazacholi. That's a lot of damage. Another wonderful dodge there and offense up for the whole team. We've still got a full team here. It's working out well. Just drag this battle all the way out. Should probably do a bit of a heal here on that TIE Fighter, maybe? No? Okay, I chose to keep the Scythe alive. Having Scythe and Emperor's Shuttle alive at the same time is really useful, because they can essentially just heal each other constantly. One heals health, one heals protection. Eek, please don't lose that shuttle. Good. See, here we go. The second special from the Scythe, healing up the Emperor's Shuttle. Wonderful. And a basic. And once again, we're just doing basics, no AoEs. Keep them alive. That's the number one goal. Number one, like, they don't really pose a threat. They're not really going to kill us. So we just need to make sure that we don't kill them as well, right? More dodges coming out. They get their ultimate off. It doesn't really matter. We could use that to strip, but honestly, I want to keep them alive. And there we go. That's number 4, I believe. That is the last one that we needed in order to get those 20 offense ups. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. A little bit on the tricky side, but it can be done. You just have to play it smooth and cool. Smooth and cool, baby. And then I'm like, I'll target you because you got foresight. I'm trying to drag this out to see if we can get another second, because I wasn't counting it as I was going through. I was just frantically trying to not defeat the enemy team more than anything else. I'm like, what could I come in with? Maybe I'll come in with the Tie-Iron Interceptor. Probably shouldn't have come in with anything, truth be told. But he does pass foresight as well, so, you know, that's another quite useful thing. You can probably get the 10 dodges with this team, truth be told. And I'm running out of options here, so we had to kill him. But there we go. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is 20 offense ups with one team. It's tricky, but it certainly can be done. And that is going to about do it, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe. I hope this video was useful to you. Let me know in the comments section down below, did you get your red box? And do me a favor, do me a massive favor, hit that like button and tell my wonderful patrons just how awesome they are for supporting the tribe. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You're awesome. All right, so I'm still hoping to face off against Arnold's in the finals. We didn't get him for round 2 of GAC, but we're coming for you, buddy. We'll make it happen, Captain. All right, guys. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.